Well, we are ending this week on a sugar high this morning, courtesy of the woman behind a beautiful new cookbook. Sweet Bake Shop is Tessa Sams' baking brain on paper. It's full of pretty pastels and mouthwatering desserts. And this morning she is here in our kitchen to teach us the art of frosting. Welcome to your morning.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for bringing spring with you. It's beautiful in here.
Unbelievable. Very pastel, very pink.
So lovely. I love cupcakes because they always feel like a special treat.
Absolutely. So I thought I'd teach you how to ice them today.
Please
in 3 different ways.
Good.
So all of these recipes can be found in my baking book. And I'm going to start with a vanilla cupcake with a pink vanilla frosting.
Okay.
It's a classic. It's actually my favorite.
Oh, good.
And this is a basic star tip, and you want to fill a pastry bag with pink frosting.
Important note. Tip goes inside the bag.
Tip goes inside the bag. Yep, snip off the end, tip goes in, fill it with frosting, and you want to twist it closed, and the trick is to press down from the top and just guide with your left hand.
Okay.
Or vice versa if you're left-handed.
Okay, you show me first.
So you want to start in the middle, pressure from the top, and pressure the entire time. So around, up, and then off.
Okay.
Good to go.
This is the part that's tricky because I always, not squeeze with this hand.
Yes.
And start in the middle.
From the top.
And then push down a little bit.
Yep.
And
pressure.
Around. And then come out up.
Yep, and off. That's it.
Oh, so
easy.
nice.
And then sprinkles, of course, because those are the most fun part of a cupcake, in my opinion.
I love this. What kind of icing is the best for doing cupcakes?
I really, really like vanilla,
okay.
but you can do cream cheese, you can do chocolate, you can do peanut butter, absolutely anything you love, whatever your favorite is.
See, you make this look so easy.
It all tastes the same.
Okay, now this is one that we see a lot in cupcake shops.
Yes.
Lots of icing.
Lots of icing. So this is a red velvet cupcake with a cream cheese frosting, and I call this my Beehive Swirl.
I like it.
So it kind of looks like a beehive. Different piping tip, it's a round piping tip, and it's sort of the same technique, starting in the middle as well. Pressure the entire time, and then up and off. And sometimes you get an air bubble in there and it doesn't look exactly perfect, but you just eat that one.
Okay, this smells really good. You know, I follow on Instagram several cake baking websites purely to watch the icing. Do you find that this is a really popular thing for people?
Absolutely, and it's therapeutic even for me to watch
relaxing.
it. Yeah, absolutely. Good job.
Oh, see, now what happens if I run into that?
You eat it.
Oh, perfect. I like you better all the time, Tessa Sams. All right.
Perfect. And then sprinkles, of course, because no cupcake is complete without.
Sprinkles cover a multitude of sins. Hey, how do you eat your cupcakes, Tessa?
I do it 2 ways. Either I eat the icing first and then the cupcake, or my friend Erin does this thing where she cuts the cupcake in half and sandwiches the frosting.
Can I do that now?
Absolutely.
I learned this, and to me, this was the best thing I ever learned, because then you get an icing in every bite. When you do this.
Perfect proportions, yes.
This is now what I do all the time. And
love it.
Right? It's genius.
Absolutely. A little sandwich. Very healthy.
That's good. Okay, now this is more about what mine look like.
Right, so like a more rustic frosting. And this is perfect for someone that just doesn't want to deal with the piping bag, the pastry tip, anything like that. You don't need any of that at home. So you just stir up a bowl of frosting. This is a chocolate frosting.
These are all your recipes,
All my recipes, yeah.
And that last one was really good.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. And you can either use a knife or a spoon, or if you happen to have one of these little offset spatulas, they're about $5 in any kitchen store. And there's not really any particular method to it. You just kind of scoop. And I start in the middle, and I like to get really generous with it because you can always take it off.
Right.
And you just kind of spread, and you go all the way around until you're kind of happy with the way it looks.
Some of the books that or some of the sites that I've looked at, they have a little almost like a mini cake tray, and they spin it.
Yes.
When they do that.
You can use that as well.
You don't need to be that fancy, though?
You really don't.
You know what's nice about these icing recipes, Tessa, is they're not too sweet. I am not a big icing person. I especially don't like it if it's, so sweet. Sometimes it's gritty in your teeth.
Too much sugar.
Yeah.
You're more of a cupcake person. Do you more of a cupcake over the frosting?
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Thanks. I have 3 kids. I've done a lot of birthday parties.
Well, yours looks better than mine.
But I didn't know how to use a piping bag, so thank you very much.
Of course. And if you don't have a piping bag, you can always use a Ziploc bag with the tip snipped off as well. It's always a little hack.
What do you love best about serving cupcakes?
Serving them, I like to see people's eyes light up when they bite into something delicious.
What is it about cupcakes that we all love?
I think it's just that they're easy to make.
Yeah.
There's no crazy steps involved. It's just into the tin, into the cupcake liner, into the oven, and then we just frost them.
We have
nice and easy.
We have a special treat in our house that on your birthday you get cupcakes for breakfast. I know.
Can I move in?
Yeah, yes, please, as long as you promise to make your cupcakes. Hey, it's called The Sweet Bake Shop. It's a beautiful book. It's as pretty as this table here. Great recipes inside. Tessa, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.